Here's what's going to happen in this game. The Saints are going to be up 17-13. Andy Dalton's going to be pretty terrible in this game. He's going to take a lot of shots. He's going to be sore from this Ravens game, and so he's going to come in, kind of limpy, gimpy, and he's going to get knocked out of this game.
Oh, Lord.
And the Saints are going to be up 17-13, even though Andy Dalton kind of played terrible. They're up 17-13 just because the Steelers are that bad. Maybe they finally get a pick and they run that back for a touchdown. We'll say that's a Debo. That's one of their touchdowns. But they're up 17-13, and Jameis comes in, and there's 2 minutes and 50 seconds left, and the Steelers only have one timeout. So really, you just have to run it in the line a few times, punt. You should be in good shape. But on a running play to run out the clock, Jameis Winston comes up to the line, calls an audible.
Oh, Lord.
And Pete Carmichael says, whoa, what are you doing? And he tries to run to the ref to call a timeout.
Can you give us the damn score?
But the ref doesn't allow the timeout. Jameis throws a pass. It's intercepted and run back for a touchdown. Steelers 20, Saints 17.
Jesus.
The turd of the game is Jameis Winston.
That's a long and winding road to sadness.
Long and winding road.
Brings you
that leads
wait, should I
loss.
Should I go last?
No,
Thomas.
No, go.
Okay. All right.
you can go last if you want.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Ralph, you go.
He wants to go last so that it's the closest to Sunday as possible. He wants to give himself more time.
So yes, he's got the flow chart. He wants to know.
I want to know who's been the most accurate predictor throughout the season, and now based on these points, that's thrown out the window.
We have no idea. Not you.
Just because you don't understand Thomas's solid gold on the up and up scoring system. Just because you don't understand.
Nobody's bitching about you,
man. You hate
man.
things you don't understand, Dave.
Yeah, I'm in last place, and I'm great with this.
Look, this is a clear game of Calvin ball under Polish rules, and that's how it's being played.
Yes,
you just got to roll with it.
I mean, it's completely on the up and up.
All right,
here's the thing with this game. I know most of Saints fans think that the Saints are done with Jameis, but Jameis is not done with the Saints. Pittsburgh is going to be housing the Saints, just crushing them. TJ Watt's going to have like 4.5 sacks. Dalton is going to get hurt. All right. The Saints are going to be down.
Both of you are predicting Dalton to get injured and not get
the Saints are going to be down 20.
That is sick.
The Saints are going to be down 20-3. Jameis is going to come in, lead them all the way back. They're going to be winning 23-20. It's going to feel like Jameis did the shit again. He beat Atlanta with a miracle. He's going to beat the Steelers again. The Saints are going to punt. Steelers are going to have to go 85 yards in 45 seconds. And small hands Kenny Pickett is going to do it. Steelers 27, Saints 23. The turd of the game is Jameis Winston because he didn't sabotage Andy Dalton sooner to get injured.
Okay. All right, Kevin, you go.
I like that.
All right. Steelers 17, Saints 12. Will Lutz is going to kick 4 field goals.
Sad field goals.
Yes. Turd of the game. He is going to get pancaked by this Steelers O-line again and again. He's not going to be able to get any pressure. He's not going to be able to get a sack. He's not going to be able to defend, bat a ball down at the line. And at the end of the game, on the plane back, and then when they get back, and then all this other kind of stuff, and then he'll tweet out when he's not tweeting out stuff about NFTs or investment opportunities. He's going to say, oh, we've already forgotten about it, 24-hour rule. We're on to the next week, all that kind of stuff. Cam Jordan,
Wow.
turd of the game.
Wow. By the way, I forgot to mention at the top of the game picks, the Saints are a 2.5-point favorite in this game. That's how bad the Steelers are, according to Vegas.
It's a great segue, Ralph. And I think after I'm done, I think our buddy Andrew is going to take off because it's just about that time. Look, you guys are all predicting the Steelers to win. Obviously, Saints are terrible. I spent this entire podcast talking about how terrible the Saints are, how they may never win another game. This game is in Pittsburgh. I'm not expecting a lot of points from either of these teams. I think it's going to be a very boring, just
Steelers average 15 points a game.
Yeah, it's just going to be a terrible. It's not going to be an enjoyable game as a fan to watch. But Ralph, as you mentioned, Vegas does have them as 2.5 points away, favorites away, and just Vegas always knows something. So that's why, despite everything I've said for the last hour, despite all of you guys, all of your picks,
I like that.
I'm taking the Saints.
Wow, the okie doke.
Because if we know anything, this is the game they're going to win. When you least expect it, when you think,
and
here's that's when they win.
If you had any balls, you'd lock it in.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Andrew. I'm glad you mentioned that because I did, in fact. Thomas, put it up there. Play the soundbite. I've locked it in.
Wow. Here's the thing.
Will Lutz game-winning field goal.
We've had fun at the
Player
Saints' expense today.
And wait, hold on, Ralph.
Okay.
I am not done. Okay.
Go ahead.
Because according to the rules, I just went through the rule book, the Thomas rule book here, and according to Chapter 17,
What rule book?
The one that you've given to each of us, and according to Chapter 17,
I don't remember that.
subsection 12, line B, 2A, it says.
Did Thomas write your manifesto in blood?
It says when you make a big dick Nick pick like this,
Yeah.
it's like worth 20 points.
Oh, wow.
So if I get
20?
this, if I get this to the moon, baby.
You mean
to
minus
the
20?
Moon. No.
Minus 20. Here's the thing I wanted to say.
I'm reading this. Yeah, you're right. It does say minus 20 in here. You're right.
I wanted to say this. Listen, we've banged on the Saints about how they're terrible. They're not going to win more than 2 games the rest of the year. But here's the thing. If Atlanta loses in Carolina and Tampa loses to Seattle in Germany Sunday morning, the Saints can kick it off at 12 o'clock with a chance again to get into first place in the South.
It's crazy.
It's not that far fetched. Atlanta's only a 2.5-point favorite in Carolina.
Race to the bottom.
Okay,
right. So Andrew,
quick update on the points. Everyone predicted the Ravens to win, so everyone got 1 point for that. However, Ralph predicted the Ravens to score 27 points, which is the first correct score prediction of this season, and for that I give him 5 additional points. Andrew, you get 1 point for being nice to me last week, and Dave, I deduct 3 points from you for bitching yet again last week.
Wait, what?
You deduct another 3 points, man.
Thomas, I just want to say that you are very fair. You're very good looking.
Very, very fair.
I can't wait till this comes and bites you in the ass.
And I love Poland.
Thomas, great country. Thomas, mark this for when you do something to piss Andrew off. We're gonna need to pull this up. Wait, what did I bitch about?
Hey, Tomas, check the timestamp on this.
Everything, man. You were bitching about the rules.
What do you not bitch about?
I did not complain about anything.
Get him, Thomas.
This is
Get him.
You want me to put a highlight reel next week, man?
Get him.
All right.
Look, I don't know how they do things in Poland, but this is
That's how we do things.
Yeah, I know. This is
very just and fair, man.
No, this is bullshit.
I think it seems completely fair.
Okay, another 3 points next week. I will take you on that.
No, stop. No. This is so
Dave's gonna be Dave's score is gonna look like a really nice golf score.
I'm running away from you, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I hate games where like you just make shit up and you move the goalposts and there's no actual rules. It just
are you accusing Thomas of malfeasance? Don't even.
I feel like Thomas's scoring system is like those bots.
He just hates Polish people, man. He just hates Polish people.
All the things that Ralph could possibly pronounce correctly. Malfeasance?
Yeah, he got that one right. Yeah.
Boom.
It's been 2022 for 11 months, and he still can't get that one correct.
Thanks for watching the Saints Happy Hour. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, then find us wherever you get your podcast, and finally, go to saintshappyhour.com and become a patron of the best Saints podcast on earth.